Hey guys, what's going on? It's Vic here, back with another Madden 23 video. In today's episode, we're going to be rebuilding the San Francisco 49ers. A bunch of people have been asking for this rebuild, but if you are new to the channel, make sure you like and or subscribe. Let's try to hit 35 likes on this video. I don't want to beg for likes, but trust me, it significantly impacts the video, which helps boost my channel. And hey, and if it does boost my channel, you guys will be the OGs because you guys were here before 10,000 subscribers. But anyways, let's see what we got for this team. We got Brock Purdy, but unfortunately, he will be out for, I believe, the first 6 games of the season. It could be more because of his, I forgot what it was called. It was the ECL tear. I don't know, the elbow tear. You know what I'm talking about. So Sam Darnold's going to be the starter. Trey Lance, we're probably going to trade away. And other than that, the O-line needs some improvement. Trent Williams is the best offensive lineman in the NFL, but we do got George Kittle, Deebo Samuel, who is a running back and receiver. Same thing with Christian McCaffrey. But the Niners didn't really have a draft because they didn't have a first-round pick because of Trey Lance. They didn't have a second-round pick because of Christian McCaffrey. But they did get Jaire Brown, free safety out of Penn State. He was listed as a strong safety. I just moved him to free safety so that way Hufanga could start because I love Hufanga, and I'm pretty sure a bunch of other Niners fans love Hufangas. How old? Ambry Thomas is a start of, but he is 22. So I'm going to move him to second string DB behind Chardavius Ward because Chardavius Ward is better. And then Jake Moody, superstar dev, 78 overall. He picked him in the 3rd round. Everyone's like, oh, why would you pick a kicker in the 3rd round? Kicker is a very valuable position, especially if they're supposedly called the quote-unquote next Justin Tucker. If the next Justin Tucker was on the board, yeah, I'm picking them in the 2nd round. Kicker is, if you can have a kicker that can pin a 66-yarder like Justin Tucker, absolutely. Absolutely. If this guy is the next Justin Tucker, I think this will be a great pick. If he's not, yikes. Anyways, but apart from that, guys, it's now time to actually trade Trey Lance. I almost completely forgot to do this, so let's go and trade Trey Lance before we do anything. A lot of people think he's going to go to the Vikings, so guess where I'm going to send him. We got Trey Lance for a 2nd-round pick from the Atlanta Falcons. That's fine with me. Brock Purdy's going to be benched until the midseason mark. So apart from that, guys, it is now time to move into the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are 3-4, top of the division. I could see us being 3-4, not top of the division though, because Sam Darnold is the starter. We're going to start Brock Purdy now just because, of course, Brock Purdy will not start for at least the first 6 games of the season. Breakout QB. Now, it looks like it's going to be Sam Darnold probably. Yeah, but guess what? He's benched. Yeah, no more breakout QB for you, Sam Darnold. 3-4, we're not accepting it. Yeah, we're an 86 overall team. It's unacceptable for us to be 3-4. 86 overall off the rip is really good. Later down the line, not so much. I need offensive line. It's garbage. It is very, very bad. The defensive line is pretty good, except for Javon Kinlaw and Javon Hargrave are both. Javon Hargrave's old, and Javon Kinlaw is just a bust. You guys traded away DeForest Buckner to get Javon Kinlaw, which I understand you didn't want to pay him, but come on. Michael Wazowski. We're going to do 4 years. Sure. He resigns. Isaiah Oliver would not be bad depth. I'd be fine with this, actually. He resigns. Cleveland Farrell's a total bust. Can't believe you chose Cleveland Farrell over the defensive end, Josh Allen from the Jaguars. Sam Darnold can walk. He's only on a 1-year deal. Marlon Davidson can walk. I completely forgot about him. But anyways, guys, apart from that, don't need anything else. Let's move in to the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs, finishing 10-7 top of the division. I don't see the Seahawks being 5-12. I can see the Cardinals being 8-9, and the Rams just sucking. But Brock Purdy only started half the season. Really good passer rating, though. 20th best offense and 5th best defense. 2,800 yards, 23 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. That's a great second half of the season. Wow, Sam Darnold, in 8 games, you put up, no, 7 games, you put up 6 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. Damn, that's an 86 passer rating. How did you get that? How did you get that dev challenge? But Brock Purdy was great for half the season. Christian McCaffrey, 12 touchdowns, 4.7 per carry, 1,400 yards. George Kittle, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Brandon Ayuk, 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. Deebo Samuel, 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns. Great ball distribution. Fred Warner, 122 tackles for a loss, 14 for Eric Armstead, sacks, 23.5 for Nick Bosa, 8.5 for Javon Hargrave, interceptions, 4 for Chardavius Ward, safeties is 1 for Nick Bosa, 1 for Cleveland Farrell. That's surprising. 0 defensive touchdowns. I'm always going to be the biggest Cleveland Farrell hater. As soon as I saw the pick, I was like, wow, the Raiders messed up. But the Raiders always mess up their picks. So let's see if we can beat the 9-8, 86 overall Dallas Cowboys. They're gods in simulations, but so are the Niners. We beat them 27-17. Let's see if we can beat Bryce Young and the 9-8, 81 overall Panthers. We're 5 overalls higher than them, and we do not. Okay, Bryce Young's just goated. Let's move into the offseason. And the Bengals beat the Panthers in the Super Bowl Battle of the Wildcats. The Bengals really need to change their logo. I mean, it's cool with the stripes and stuff, but I think having a letter as a logo is just really lazy. Joe Burrow wins the Super Bowl MVP. Jared Goff League MVP. Let's go. That's awesome to see. But wow, Felix Uzama, the Chiefs defensive end, wins Rookie of the Year. I would never expect that. Let's see what we got for the offensive upgrades. Offensively, we look the exact same. Defensively, Brown only has star dev. Already knew that. Chardavius Ward gets star dev. That's nice to see. Marlon Davidson. Wow, we have a lot of depth at our D-line. That's nice to see, as Nick Bosa is supposed to be a right end, but he's playing left end. Dre Greenlaw is pretty good. But anyways, apart from that, let's move into the re-signings. In the NFC West, Trent Williams retires. Oh, that's... Okay, our entire line sucks now. Oh, that's terrible. Players ready to negotiate. Let's see what we got. Nobody of interest. That's so bad. Anyways, let's move in to free agency. After free agency, there was no offensive lineman in free agency, but I did get Deshaun Elliott, moved him from strong safety to left outside linebacker. I think he will be a good coverage linebacker for us. He is 6'1", 210, so he kind of fits the profile. He may need to beef up a little bit, but as of right now, he's going to be our left outside linebacker. Let's move in to the draft. With my first pick, I'm picking up a left guard, Seth Dent out of Oregon. Hidden dev, 87 strength, 6'4", 317. He seems pretty good. Skills across the board look pretty good as well. The second round, I'm picking up center Jared Firth out of Ole Miss. 91 strength, 80 jumping, 81 acceleration. Very athletic for being 305 pounds, 6'2", hidden dev. And in the third round, I completely just filled out my interior offensive line. Mike McCord out of Texas, pass protector, 6'5", 304, hidden dev, 86 strength. Complete revamp to the offensive line. I can maybe get Tristan Wirfs or a different left tackle in free agency. So I do need offensive tackle still, but I'm glad we fixed the entire interior offensive line. And in the fourth round, I'm picking up left end Doug Knighton out of LSU. Hidden dev, 6'4", 279, 78 speed, 83 strength. I saw B power moves, and I was like, for a fourth round pick, this is not bad. And hey, now Nick Bosa can move back to right end. Now this is the team moving into the second season. I'm going to move all these guys to the starter. And Banks, since I don't have a left tackle, Aaron Banks is going to be my left tackle. I'm not going to have that 66 overall Dent. His name is Dent. I don't really know the first name. Be my starting left tackle. He must have been like my 7th round pick or something. Jalen Moore is here. I don't know who that is. I was trying to pick on Dent. I guess he just doesn't exist anymore. Okay, not this Dent. There's another guy over here. Yeah, no, Morgan. This guy. Was he my 7th round pick? Yeah, he was my 7th round pick because I stopped picking after the 5th round. I didn't have a 6th round pick. So, interior offensive line completely fixed. Probably going to find Tristan Wirfs in free agency. Usually do. Ray McLeod is fine in the slot if he is there. It's Brent Ayuk, actually. Knighton is going to be the rush right end. Sure, if Nick Bosa chooses to play left end, do whatever you want, I guess. I'm not going to stop you. And Knighton is a 66 overall, but for a 5th round pick, that's not even bad, considering he has the star dev. Ambry Thomas is going to be the 2nd string. And honestly, the defense, now that no starter, is a lower than a star dev. That's nice to see. I mean, we don't really have the highest overalls, but hey, maybe I need a new DB as well. But I don't really have a lot of cap room either. But I mean, now that Trent Williams is gone, but I still need to pay like a big left tackle in free agency. So anyways, let's move into the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are 4-3, and the Rams continue to tear it up because the Rams, Cooper Kupp is broken in Madden. I mean, he's crazy in real life, but look where the Rams were in real life with just Cooper Kupp. Nowhere. Let's see what we got. Let's do DB, I would say. More than anything, I do think I can get an offensive tackle in free agency. If I can't, I guess I'll just take a risk in the draft. But let's see what we have for the players ready to negotiate. Coming off the loss of the Bears, free agency QB, AI signed, and Nick Bosa needs to return, holding him at gunpoint. Let's see what we got. Brandon Ayuk doesn't want to be here. I usually always see him in free agency. I don't want him to hit free agency. Ray McLeod's not bad. How much does he want? This is stupid cheap. I kind of want to give this to him, but I feel like I could just get a better receiver in the draft in the 2nd round. Javon Kinlaw, he's a bust, but at the same time, he has star dev. He's young. In Madden, he will be a good depth player, but in real life, I don't think they would resign. I think I might resign Javon Kinlaw just as depth. I know he's not going to be a starter. But anyways, let's move into the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs, finishing 12-5, top of the division. Our team ranks look pretty good. Atlanta's look better, and actually they have Trey Lance at their quarterback. Is he the starter, or did they replace him with someone else? Could he get his revenge this game? Who knows? A lot of question marks. Trey Lance is a superstar dev on the Atlanta Falcons. He is already better than Brock Purdy, coming off a blowout win against the 6-11 Seahawks, 35-0. Stats and awards, let's see what we got here. Brock Purdy, not good, honestly. 21st best offense and first best defense. I wish I had Trey Lance right now. 4,000 yards, 28 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Not a horrible ratio. I just need more touchdowns, a better pass rating. Christian McCaffrey, 16 touchdowns, 5.4 per carry, 1,600 yards. Great. No receiver at 1,000 yards. Defensively, Fred Warner, 115 tackles for a loss, 13 for Eric Armstead, sacks 33.5 for Nick Bosa, shattering the record. Interceptions, 4 for Fred Warner. Safeties on the team, 1 for Eric Armstead. Defensive touchdowns is 0. Honestly, the AI needs to recognize and Madden needs to do something about Micah Parsons, Nick Bosa, and Myles Garrett. I don't think any player will get past 30 sacks unless they keep increasing the weeks. It's crazy. Anyways, let's see what we can do against the 81 overall Atlanta Falcons with superstar Trey Lance. Wow, Trey Lance humiliates us and gets his revenge. That is unfortunate. Let's move into the offseason. And the Steelers beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Kenny Pickett is the Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow wins the league MVP. Nick Bosa wins Defensive Player of the Year. Of course, we're not going to get Rookie of the Year because we have offensive linemen. They never win it. I honestly thought Creed Humphrey should have won Rookie of the Year whenever he was on the Chiefs. I thought he should have got it, but no, they're not going to give that to linemen ever. But anyways, let's see what we got here. Ooh, McCord has Superstar Dev. Love to see it. Why is he not playing his correct position? Is there too many right guards? Is he playing right guard? I don't want to look at Jake Brendel. Let me see McCord. Can he just be my left tackle? I think he could be. He could be my right tackle or my left tackle. I'll see after free agency, but I'm hyped about that. And Brock Purdy is up to an 82 with the boost. Any other devs? No, I don't see. Defensively, Knighton's only star dev, but it's fine. Kinlaw, Javon Hargrave's getting old. Eric Armstead's kind of getting old as well. No other upgrades, which is a little unfortunate. No upgrades in general, just the offensive lineman devs. Let's get to the re-signings. In the NFC West, Justin Houston and Brian Burlaga both retire on the Arizona Cardinals. Let's see what we got for the players ready to negotiate. Brandon Ayuk, I'm going to give him the exact same offer, which is a very player-friendly offer. If he turns it down, I might look for a different receiver in free agency. And he resigns. Okay, that's fine with me. Ray McLeod can walk. I feel like I can get someone better. Javon Kinlaw, stupid cheap deal. He's going to be decent depth for us, and he wants to hit free agency. Why? I'm not paying him $23 million. I'll try to get him back in free agency. Hopefully Tristan Wirfs is there. That was my plan all along, but let's move into it. After free agency, of course, Tristan Wirfs was there. I planned for that. I moved him from right tackle to left tackle, and I got Ed Oliver, much better addition than Javon Kinlaw. But now, I am broke. I have no money, just like most single moms. Anyways, let's move into the draft. In the first round, I'm picking up my new slot replacement for Ray McLeod. Jeffrey Trout out of USC, 96 speed, 95 acceleration, elite speed, 6 foot, 187. Hidden dev is the big thing. A deep route, A spec catch, B release. He looks pretty good. In the second round, I'm picking up right tackle Vernon Orchard out of Missouri, 6'6", 320, hidden dev, 88 strength, and that officially completes our offensive line. And in the third round, I'm picking up middle linebacker Sean Thomas out of NC State, hidden dev, 6'1", 239. He's going to be a depth player, very fast, 88 speed, 91 acceleration. I saw B play rec and B pursuit and thought it was good enough. He also has B hit power. We're having another great draft. Now this is the team moving into the third season. I have no idea why my right guard isn't playing his position. Let's just cut this guy so that way I can actually clear him a spot on his designated position. And same thing, this guy is pretty good overall as well. Banks moved to there. Let's just cut Jalen Moore. Get out of here, dude. I don't need you on this team. What I need is my right tackle to play their correct position, please. So I gotta refresh this. He's gonna move up. He's gonna move up. And it looks like the AI picked up this guy named Barrow. Not Burrow, Barrow, okay. Holy shit, dude, 99 speed? He could be my slot. Damn, that dude is quick. Okay, he's gonna move up to fourth string. Trout is still a 75, so it was a great first round pick. Easton Stick, I forgot about. Great offensive line, especially with 2 superstars, maybe another potential one right there. And also, he can play tight end. He's a 78 overall tight end? Damn, okay. Defensively, Thomas is a 69, nice. He can play outside linebacker too. Knight is going to move up. Ambry Thomas is going to move up. And my depth at DB is good, but I need better overalls at DB, which I don't really have the money to do. But this is what it's going to be like for now. Is Greenlaw supposed to be? Yeah, he is supposed to be right outside linebacker. I thought I was tripping there for a second. Let's see what I got for the specialists. Also, my special teams. Trout is going to be crazy on the return game. The same thing with Barrow. Jake Moody's up to an 83 specialist. Trout has to be in the slot. Thomas, he can rush off the edge. Knighton is going to move up. Thomas is mainly just going to be a sub linebacker, but team looks great. Honestly, just need to develop Brock Purdy. As always, that seems to be my problem. But let's move in to the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are 6-1 top of the division. I mean, we're a 90 overall team. What else do you expect? Scouting national focus, I guess I'm going to go DB again. Again, just don't need anything. Just need the team to develop. I say that literally every video because I always build a good team and then they just die. We're coming off a loss to the Jets, which is our only loss this season. Drake Greenlaw, I do want back. 5-year deal. I think he would like that. He resigns. And a Chardavius Ward I would love back as well. 3-year deal would sound good to me. Not considering at the moment. I'm sure your overall will go down. You'll be cheaper. Ufunga, please come back. I love you. You are one of my favorite players. I just love your name. And Elijah Mitchell, it depends on the other players. I have to get to the other players first. Eric Armstead wouldn't be bad. I'd keep Eric Armstead for another 2 years. I'm fine with that. As long as he doesn't rest too hard. Hopefully not. Javon Hargrave can walk. I already have Ed Oliver too. I don't need him. Ambry Thomas, I do want back as well. He's going to be good depth, and he's my DB2 right now, so I need him back. He resigns. $7.3 million left, not including Chardavius Ward's contract. Aaron Banks can walk. Everyone else here don't care about. I forgot about Javin Hawkins. He was on the Falcons for a while. Elijah Mitchell. I'll wait. I need to sign Chardavius Ward first. That needs to be a top priority. Anyways, let's move in to the playoffs. Here we are, 15-2, top of the division, coming off a win to the Dolphins as we get a first-round bye. We're going crazy. Brock Purdy, a lot better. Second best offense in the NFL. We better have the best defense. We do have the best defense. Top 2 in week number 2. 4,300 yards, 38 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 105 pass rating. Christian McCaffrey, 20 touchdowns, 5.9 per carry. 2,000 yards. Going crazy. Debo Samuel, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. George Kittle, 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. Jeffrey Trout, the rookie, with 965, 13 touchdowns. That deserves a dev upgrade for sure. He should be at least superstar dev. 13 touchdowns as a rookie and almost 1,000 yards is great. Tackles is 108 for Fred Warner. Tackles for a loss is 16 for Ed Oliver. Sacks, 28 for Nick Bosa. Again, shattering the record, but not his previous record, but the overall real-life record. Dre Greenlaw, 4 interceptions. Safeties on the team, 1 for Ed Oliver. Defensive touchdowns is 1 for Dre Greenlaw. Amazing year. If we get eliminated in the divisional round, it's just rigged. I don't know what else to tell you. Then I built a perfect team. Nothing can beat us here. Oh my, I'm going to be pissed if we lose, because Cooper Kupp is a god in Simu. Look at his stats. 123 receptions, 1,800 yards, and 14 touchdowns. I'm going to lose my shit if I lose to a team that is 11 overalls worse than me. They're an 80, I'm a 91. Thank God. I was going to lose it if we lost them. And speaking of which, we're 8 overalls higher than the Cowboys. This should be a wipe. Let's move into it. Here we are against the Dallas Cowboys as it is a 7-7 start, 14-7 now, 14-14. Come on. It's 14-17, 14-20, 21-20, 28-20. Come on, dude. 23-28. We need a touchdown here. Come on. Offense, wake up. We have the best defense in the NFL, and somehow they're allowing 34 points. Can we, do something other than allow them through every part of our offense? I need to do this because my AI is retarded. I have the second best offense and the best defense in the NFL. This shouldn't be happening. Oh, that's a tutty. That's a tutty. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, just go down. Go down here. I don't want the AI to do something retarded. Let's see what we got. Go up. There you go. Touchdown. Shouldn't even... That was a time pass, by the way. I don't even know how I got that, but there's 2 seconds left. If the AI does something, I'm going to be pissed. Okay, we won. I had to make sure I did it, and I have to make sure every time because the AI is retarded in every video. Let's move in to the Super Bowl. Here we are on the Super Bowl with our revenge rematch against the 89 overall Chiefs. If we lose again, I'm going to be really upset. But it's already a successful rebuild because all it has to be is you make it to the Super Bowl to get a successful rebuild. Trout gets up to superstar. We haven't seen Burrows yet. And a superstar right tackle. That is awesome to see. He's an 86 overall tight end, which is cool as too. But team's looking great, obviously. 92 overall team. One of the most stacked teams I've built in a while, honestly. I remember I used to have a defensive team that had like 7 X Factor. Oh my gosh. Sean Thomas. X Factor, middle linebacker. I have 4 X Factors on defense, 3 on offense. One of them is a backup. And he won't even develop in time, so there's no point in starting him. But this team better win the Super Bowl. We better get our revenge on the Chiefs. Let's move into this Super Bowl. Here we are against the Chiefs, as it is a 3-0 start. I think we're in the Cowboys Stadium. They would have had home field advantage, but sucks to be them. 9-7, 9-10. I mean, our defense is holding up very well. Okay, never mind. 19-13 here. 19-20. We have the best defense in the NFL and the second best offense, and it's kind of showing off here. Come on, 27-34, 34-34. What a game, 34-41, and we get our revenge on the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm sure Niners fans are very happy with this rebuild. I am very happy for the Niners. I honestly really like the Niners. I like the Niners and I like the Chargers. Those are my other favorite teams other than the Ravens. And I know Niners fans might dislike the video now because you're like, oh, the Ravens beat the Niners. I don't care. I like the Niners. We won the Super Bowl. It's a successful rebuild. Let's see who the Super Bowl MVP is. Nick Bosa is the Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow wins the league MVP. Nick Bosa also wins the Defensive Player of the Year. That's nice to see. We've already seen the team upgrade, so let's move in to the re-signings. In the NFC West, Rodney Hudson retires on the poverty franchise Cardinals. Let's see what we have for the players ready to negotiate. So we're going to have Chardavius Ward. He needs to come back. I gave him player-friendly last time. Let's increase the bonus too. He re-signs with us. That's what I needed. Elijah Mitchell, can I afford to bring him back? I want to bring him back, but can I afford it? I'm not going to tag him Can we extend this to 5 years? Will that help? Please just take a slight cap reduction, bro. And he resigns on that. Okay, now we have only $90,000, which sounds like a lot in perspective, but in the NFL, that's a drop in the water. Let's just move into the draft. In the first round, I kind of just reached on this because I was like, I need another DB, depth DB. Brian Manning out of Maryland, probably won't start. 6'1", 202, normal dev, 92 speed. Skills, B's across the board, C-man coverage, D play rec, not really that good in D-zone coverage, but whatever. Now this is the team moving into the fourth and final season, and Barrow also has superstar dev, bro. I have 5 superstars on the team. Jake Moody, technically he's a quarterback, so I have 6 superstars on my offense, 3 X factors. Brock Purdy's only up to an 83. Defensively, I have 4 X factors, 2 superstars. Knighton's really not developing, but whatever. All my starters are at least star dev or above. Team's crazy. I'm not going to hop into any games because it's the fourth and final season. We've already won the Super Bowl, getting our revenge on the Chiefs. Fourth and final season, let's just move into the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs going 11-6, second in the division though. The Rams pop off, of course. Our offensive passing game isn't doing good, probably because McCaffrey's taking all the reps at running back. And if we beat the Falcons in Week 18, Trey Lance continues to get his revenge on us. If we beat them, we would have taken the division. The Trey Lance curse continues, but it's not like the Falcons have won the Super Bowl, have they? Oh, no, Trey Lance is gone. They let their superstar quarterback that they traded a second-round pick for just walk. Okay, he's being passed around more than the school thought. Anyways, let's see what we got. Brock Purdy. Okay, solid. 9th best offense in the NFL, top 10. That's good to see. 2nd best defense. 4,200 yards, 34 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 100 pass rating is solid. Christian McCaffrey, 23 touchdowns, 5.6 per carry, 1,700 yards. Brandon Ayuk, 1,000 yards, 17 touchdowns. Deebo Samuel, 8 touchdowns, 958 yards. Fred Warner, 111 tackles for a loss, 25 for Nick Bosa, sacks 20 for Nick Bosa is amazing, 12 for Ed Oliver, interceptions 4 for Chardavius Ward, safeties is 1 for Nick Bosa, defensive touchdowns is 0. So, anyways, guys, apart from that, let's see what we got here against the Dallas Cowboys. If we don't win, don't care. Already won the Super Bowl in year 3, so let's see what we have. We lose 30-25, which is unrealistic, but again, don't care. We've already won the Super Bowl, so it is a successful rebuild, and what a fashion to do it by beating the Kansas City Chiefs. That's awesome to see. But anyways, guys, apart from that, I hope you guys all enjoyed the rebuild. I'm slowly going one by one through each team, trying to get every team done. Let me know which team you want me to rebuild next. I'm going one by one. But the Tennessee Titans win their first ever Super Bowl against the Los Angeles Rams, actually getting their revenge because the Titans lost their first Super Bowl to the Rams. It was just the St. Louis Rams, I believe. Or they were I think they were the Oilers at that time. But anyways, Derrick Henry wins the Super Bowl MVP, Lamar Jackson wins the league MVP, and the Nick Bosa wins another Defensive Player of the Year. I think that's his 3rd or maybe even 4th Defensive Player of the Year in a row. But let's see the team upgrades before we end out the video. Offensively, we look the exact same. Defensively, Isaiah Oliver gets started. That's nice to see. Anyone else? No. But anyways, guys, apart from that, I thank you guys all for watching that once again. Let me know which team you want me to rebuild next, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.